Uh-oh, I think Coinbase got into trouble. So Coinbase stock, Coin, is down 16% in the pre-market. What's going on? What's the drama all about today? Well, apparently, Coinbase just filed an 8K with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and they reported that they received a Wells notice, we'll talk about what that is in a second, from the staff of the Securities and Exchange Commission, get 'em baby, stating that the staff has advised the company that it made a preliminary determination to recommend that the SEC file an enforcement action against the company alleging violations of federal security laws, including the Securities Exchange Act of 1934. Ooh, baby. Imagine if you got that in the mail. You'd be crapping your pants, wouldn't you? Based on the discussions with the staff, the company believes these potential enforcement actions would relate to aspects of the company's spot market, staking service, Coinbase Earn, Coinbase Prime, and Coinbase Wallet. This may result in injunctive relief, disgorgement, and civil penalties. Uh-oh! Now, Coinbase was very quick to respond. First of all, they said that they're disappointed that they received a Wells notice. A Wells notice is the way the SEC tells a company that they are recommending that the SEC take enforcement action for possible violations of securities laws. It is not a formal charge or lawsuit, but it can lead to one. So Coinbase is not being sued at this exact moment, but they have been notified. Basically, they're just saying, the SEC is just saying, yeah, we're about to sue you, bro. It's over for you, bucko. Now, what does Coinbase think about this? Well, they actually, in my opinion, may have some kind of argument. Normally, I'm a crypto hater, right? I mean, I'm 100% a crypto hater. I think it's all garbage. I think it's all a massive scam. But there's one issue that I see that's out there, and it's that the definition of crypto and how it applies to security, the laws haven't been worked out yet. There's still gray area. There's still things that need to be decided and worked out. And when you're operating in an environment that's new and quote-unquote disruptive, there's going to be issues with the law because your whatever you formed, whatever these coins are, they don't fit into all these old definitions. Now, the SEC is trying to make them fit in. The SEC is trying to make it seem like some of these products offered by Coinbase and other crypto brokers are securities, and maybe they're right, but it's still a thing in process. It's still in development, and that leads to confusion, and that leads to problems. For example, they said, Coinbase, the SEC will not let crypto companies come in and register. We tried. So they said the Wells notice comes out of the investigation that we disclosed last summer. So they disclosed an investigation in their financials last summer. Shortly after that investigation began, the SEC asked us if we would be interested in discussing a potential resolution that would include registering some portion of our business with the SEC. We said absolutely yes. Specifically, the SEC asked us to provide our views on what a registration path for Coinbase would look like, because there is no existing way for a crypto exchange to register. You see the problem there? That's the issue. It's such a new thing that there's going to be gray areas. Even if you had the intention of trying to follow the law and you're a crypto clown, you're a crypto shill, you could potentially still run into trouble because everything's a gray area with this stuff. It's too new, okay? We continue. We, Coinbase, spent millions of dollars on legal support to build these proposals and repeatedly asked for the SEC's feedback. We got none. We repeatedly invited the SEC to raise any questions about any asset at all on our platform. They raised none. Now, how accurate is this whole article, this announcement by Coinbase? I have no idea. It could be 100% accurate, and it could be misleading and fallacious. I've worked for the government before, and I can tell you there's a lot of clowns in the government, okay? It would not surprise me, and it sounds like I'm defending Coinbase here. I don't like crypto. I want to be very clear. But you got to look at it, and there may be a possible case for Coinbase on this one. The people in the government can be idiots, okay? They don't attract the best and the brightest, I can tell you that, okay? I experience it, I know, okay? There's some smart people there, very smart people, but there's also a lot of, let's say, room temperature IQ people that work in the government. I would not be surprised if there was a lack of communication between the government and Coinbase, and that led to this whole thing. Now, the ultimate question is crypto a security? Well, we gotta look and see what defines as security. Because personally, I hate law. I don't like reading law. It's confusing. It's subjective. I don't like subjective stuff. I'm a very objective man. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. It's not 5. 5 + 5 is 10. Yeah, I like that. Okay, it makes sense to me. This kind of stuff, I don't like. But let's do a quick read-through of what the Securities Act defines as a security. Any note, stock, treasury, security future, securities-based swap, blah, 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 blah. So I look through here, and I don't see anything about cryptocurrency. But that definition is not meant to encompass everything that may be a security, though, as the Supreme Court has made clear that the definition of security is quite broad. Okay? So, how do we determine what a security is? Well, there's this test that came out of a court case in like 1946, SEC versus Howie. Would you trust somebody named Howie? I wouldn't. That there's actually a 4-pronged test to determine whether something is a security, a transaction is a security. The 4 elements are an investment of money, which people are definitely doing, in a common enterprise. Is what Coinbase doing a common the stock is? Are the things that they're offering on their platform a common enterprise? I don't know. 3, a reasonable expectation of profit. Now, all jokes aside, I mean, obviously, in my opinion, you're not going to get any profits from cryptocurrency. But you can potentially have a reasonable expectation of profit. Let's say you buy something, or you buy something in Coinbase Earn, or you deposit something in Coinbase Earn, and you start generating interest. Well, guess what? I mean, to me, that sounds like a profit, right? You're generating interest income. And it's derived from the efforts of others. Now, the question is, where is that interest coming from? It could be coming from the Coinbase lending out some money to someplace else. There's so much gray area here, is all I'm saying. Is that you have to really apply this test to every single thing in Coinbase and in most crypto enterprises to really determine whether this stuff is a security or not. I don't know. In my opinion, I hope it's all securities so we can just regulate this crap. Or they can maybe pass a new law that regulates crypto. Maybe they could do that too. I don't know. But something has to be done because crypto is just the wild, wild west. There's so many scams. There's so much drama. There's so much scumbaggery going on in this industry that there needs to be regulation by the government. It has to end. I don't know how the government can just sit there, and its intended purpose is to help the people, and then they just sit there and let all these freaking scams happen, all these pump and dumps happen. It's ridiculous. It needs to change, okay? So Coinbase is getting wrecked. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. Worst case, they probably pay a fine, okay? I don't know if it's going to kill the company, but as an investment, I mean, Coinbase is just hot trash. So I pulled up their profit and loss, right? Oh my God. They do really well when crypto's going to the moon, and they get obliterated when crypto goes down. So this is not something I've never liked this stock. I've never liked this company. That's kind of my thoughts. Hope you learned something, and have a wonderful day. Cheers!